Long before I ever saw it, I heard it. The sound echoed through these mountains, just as steam locomotives once did every single day. But getting this footage wasn't nearly as easy as I thought it would be. There are days when everything goes exactly according to plan, and then there are days you'll remember forever. Today was one of those days. It was Independence Day weekend, and thousands of people had gathered across Pennsylvania hoping to witness a piece of living history. For the first time in decades, since its creation, the Union Pacific legendary Big Boy was making its way through the coal region as part of America's 250th anniversary celebration. But if I wanted to capture it, I needed to find a different view. I started my morning in Tamaqua. The station was already packed with rail fans, families, photographers, and history enthusiasts. This wasn't a safe place to launch a drone. Leaving the crowds behind in Tamaqua, I continued south along Route 309 until I reached Hauser's Crossing. Today it's home to a beautifully restored village where visitors can stay just steps from the railroad. But long before it became a peaceful retreat, this was home to generations of coal miners and railroad families whose lives were shaped by these very tracks. The drone went into the air, the view was incredible, but the conditions, well, they were another story. 97 degrees, heavy humidity, not exactly ideal flying weather. Within a few minutes, heat began taking its toll. My tablet started overheating, the drone was getting hotter with every flight, battery after battery disappeared faster than I expected, so I landed. After giving everything a chance to cool down, I tried again. This time, things were looking better. Then the first train arrived. Leading the excursion was one of the railroad's most recognizable locomotives, number 2026, followed by number 1776, dressed in its patriotic red, white, and blue paint scheme. It was a fitting sight, rolling through Pennsylvania during America's semi-quincentennial witness one of the world's most famous steam locomotives. But these tracks have been making history for generations. They were laid to move anthracite coal that once fueled America's factories, railroads, and homes, making the Little Schuylkill Valley an important part of our nation's industrial story. By now, my batteries were nearly gone, the tablet had overheated, the drone had already returned home multiple times, and Big Boy still hadn't arrived. Honestly, I thought I'd missed it. Then something hit me. The second battery hadn't actually died. I changed it because the tablet overheated. Maybe, just maybe, there was enough power left. For more than 150 years, trains have echoed through these mountains. Coal trains, passenger trains, wartime trains, and now, during America's 250th birthday, one of the greatest steam locomotives ever built returns to remind us where we've been and where we're going. As America celebrates its 250th anniversary, Union Pacific's Big Boy makes its way through Pennsylvania's coal region. Long before highways crossed these mountains, these rails carried the anthracite coal that helped fuel a young and growing nation. For generations, this line connected the mines of Schuylkill County with the industries that helped build America. Today, history returns. There it was, the largest operating steam locomotive in the world. Working hard through the mountains of eastern Pennsylvania, a machine built to conquer the American West, now passing through one of the regions that helped power America's Industrial Revolution. Watching it from above, you can almost imagine what these valleys looked like when the steam ruled the rails. This year, our nation celebrates 250 years. For 2.5 centuries, generations of Americans have built railroads, crossed mountains, faced challenges, solved problems, and kept moving forward. Standing here today, watching this incredible locomotive roll through Pennsylvania, it's more than just watching a train. It's watching a living reminder of ingenuity, determination, and perseverance that helped shape this country. History isn't only found in museums. Sometimes it comes thundering around a bend. I didn't get every shot I had planned, the weather fought me, my equipment fought me, more than once I thought the day was over. But sometimes the best adventures aren't about getting the perfect footage. They're about refusing to give up until the story has been told.
From the valley to the dawn, white blazes still laid on.
If you've enjoyed coming along on this adventure, I'd be honored if you join me for the next one. Happy 250th birthday, America. And remember, I'm not lost, I'm exploring.